I'm gonna like pick this to pour.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Heather.
How are you? Sorry, I must have just missed you because I sat here and then I thought 10 minutes passed, so I was like, I'll just email her. Do you guys want to turn your cameras on?
Oh no.
No?
Oh, wait, I'm about to. I'm working on it.
Into it.
All right, there we go.
You guys are
And we'll
beautiful.
we'll only take an hour because we don't have much time anyway, so we can still do the hour.
Well, what I was going to do is offer you another free session for an hour at a later time. You guys can just schedule it when you want to.
Huh. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, I wasn't. 2 hours is a long time. Okay. Is there, I see there's a box, Valerie at the bottom, or is she?
Valerie.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. All right, let's see here. So who are you guys hoping to connect with today? And was everybody here last time I did the readings? They know how I read?
So we have our aunt here today, my mom's sister, and we're
Okay.
hoping to get in contact with my mom again.
Okay. Okay. So, I'll just explain briefly to your aunt. I don't know if she saw the last video, but so your sister will speak with me through my emotions, my frame of reference, things that I've been through, bits and pieces of readings I've done, whatever they can use to get a point across to me. And then I will deliver that information to you. And then also, I do kind of have my eyes like over here or closed or everywhere else, because it helps me zone out. But I tell people that because I don't want anyone to think I'm being disrespectful by not maintaining eye contact. They can bring up people they did not know, people that they didn't really care for when they were here on Earth. They can bring up memories from the past, things that have happened since their departure. And so just keep a really open mind. If you have anyone else on the other side as well, she may bring them up or they might kind of pop through. So just as long as it's a fact, the things I'm saying is a fact in your life, then we're good. And there'll be things that you might not know or remember as I'm doing the session, but this is recorded so you can look at it afterward. Okay, let's see where we're going. The first thing that I'm getting, who would, I don't know what the name is. I'm just seeing a capital letter A. So who would either have a first or last name, but it's capitalized? So either a family name or a last name or a first name, but I don't know. I'm not getting the whole name, so it must be something I haven't heard or I don't know. But do you understand the capital A?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get. I feel like it could be A-N, sorry?
Is it last name? No, we
Our
don't
last
know
name?
about it.
Yeah, it could be a last name.
A?
Uh-huh,
Could it be a first name as well?
yes.
Yeah.
Well, the first name is our Uncle Art. That's the only A we got in our family.
It feels like A-N or A-M. So like Andrew or like Amanda. I don't think those are the names. Or like Anderson or, so just remember, is there an Anita?
No.
It's A-N, so wherever that A-N name goes, she's highlighting. Would you understand a name like R-O, so like Roy or Roger?
Roy.
Okay,
Yeah, Roy, but it's Leroy.
It's Leroy.
that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I just see the R-O, so that's okay. She's given, this is so interesting. There's two things here. She makes me feel a lot of gratitude. What is your name, ma'am?
Who
My
my aunt?
name?
Your aunt?
Bobby.
What is it?
Bobby.
Bobby, okay. Just so I can address you real quick. She makes me feel a lot of gratitude towards you, but also closeness. But she's making me feel like, do you understand a song between the two of you? And it feels like something you would have sang or like a nursery rhyme or something made up, but it doesn't feel like it's like something you'd hear on the radio. Does that make sense to you?
No, me and her never did no song together.
So think back when you're younger. It feels like
We were just, when we was kids, we all was call ourselves the Jackson Five. That was along with our cousins. And we
Okay.
used to play around. That's all.
okay, because I feel like I want to sing with you. So it's the emotion of wanting to sing with you. Um, what's interesting is for some reason, I feel like she would have siblings, but she highlights the two of you. So were you guys either the closest or was it like were you two born like consecutively? There's something about the two of you.
The closest.
We was close. She's older than me. She
But
was
you
the
two would have been the
first.
closest out of the siblings,
Yeah, those two, my aunt
like the
and
two
my mom.
girls. Okay. Um, I do feel like she's acknowledging a male on the other side for you. Do you have a male that you lost on the other side?
We got so many. We got a lot of lost males on
No,
our
it feels
side.
like it's for you, like if it was your husband or your son or possibly
No,
your
I'm having
father, but it feels
our father and our brother.
okay. Um, and who would have passed from the heart attack
Hmm.
or had heart issues, but the heart's being highlighted to me.
Heart attack?
I mean,
So
my mom
heart,
from you think it's from the male?
I don't
From the
know. She's just pointing to her chest. So whoever would
From
have had
mom.
heart issues.
It's
Okay.
her.
With her.
Okay.
It's my
And
sister.
did someone actually keep her handbag or her purse?
Yes.
Yes.
They got it. Yeah.
She shows me like her bag. Um, oh, this is funny. I don't know if your mom just really liked a clean house, but she's like showing me sweeping the floor, or if you guys just swept the floor, or if you need to sweep the floor. I don't know, but she's showing me sweeping the floor.
I was sweeping the floor.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, she liked to clean house. She
Okay. And where do I place the three girls? So either she's one of three. I don't feel like that's right. Did she have three girls?
No, it's just
too.
two.
I feel like I want to talk about three girls. So is she one of three?
She wanted a boy.
No, she wanted three sisters. No, y'all was only two
No,
girls.
it's just only me and her, but our siblings that we raised up with, it was three more other girls.
Okay, because I feel like I want to recognize three girls.
Our three cousins that we
Okay.
was growed up together with.
Gotcha. Okay. And she just showed me February or the second day of a month. So how do you understand either February or the second day of any month? And that could be a birthday, death day, anniversary, or passing for anyone
February.
living or deceased.
February is my birthday.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's
It's
not
her
the
daughter's
15th, is it, by chance, or close to the 15th?
Mm, No,
Mhm.
Okay, then I need to
That's-
break that up. So how do you understand the 15th of any month?
15th of February?
Of any month.
Any month? No. Nobody the 15th.
Birthday.
16th of July.
16th.
We have no 15.
Okay, just remember I'm saying it. She's referencing my birthday. If I'm off a day, I'm okay with that for whatever reason that happens to me around the 15th. I don't know why. But if I'm off a little bit, I'm okay with that. Do you
Yeah, there was a
understand that?
brother. I'm sorry,
Oh,
there was a
no,
brother
go
who
ahead.
said
No, Eddie's birthday, July the 16th.
Yeah, she said off a day, so 16th. Yeah.
His
Okay.
Mhm.
oldest brother's is the 16th of July.
She's showing me, do you understand either her or, well, I don't know which part of this is important. I'm just gonna tell you what she's showing me. She's showing me, a casket but it's not dark wood. It's lighter wood, but what's important is it feels like there's something on top of the part that would be almost like the upper part of the body. Does that make sense?
The casket is on top.
I know this is gonna sound weird and I know that this isn't it, but this is what it reminds me almost of. If there was like a plaque or like I know there wasn't a window, but that's what it feels like it would be like almost this area.
No, we did have to cover her face with a cloth,
Yeah,
but that
Oh,
was
you
the
did?
casket. Yeah.
and
They covered
the casket was white.
There was a casket.
Okay, that makes sense. I just knew it wasn't dark and it felt like I needed to, like, she was showing me this part, like highlighting that part, but I knew there wasn't a window because that doesn't even make sense, but
Mhm.
and it's just ways of, saying thank you for being there. What's also interesting is, she gives me that feeling of I know somebody would have been there when they closed it because she gives me that feeling of like almost taking your breath away. Does that make sense? Not for her, for the person that watched it happen.
Yeah,
And the whole family,
yeah, everybody.
everybody was there for when they closed the casket. Yeah.
Okay. Because she just shows me that, and then the feeling of almost like taking your breath away, and her just acknowledging that she was actually there with you guys, when that happened, and it wasn't her being startled, but she was acknowledging the people that it affected.
With the family.
Okay.
King Field was upset.
She just showed me, well, she showed me, you'd understand that she had like a very unique laugh or like a loud, I can see her like laughing and her head's kind
Yeah.
of back and she's laughing and I don't know what you're doing with her nails or who's doing it, but it's like we're painting them or clipping them and then she's laughing, but it feels like memories of just
No, we
nice.
always for her now. She wears like little fake nails, and when they pop off, we would laugh.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, her nails.
Oh my God.
I love that. That's so funny. And how you just threw your head back is how I saw her with her nails. That's so funny. Um, she keeps trying to bring me something. Do you understand either her wearing like rose gold or something on the casket, rose gold? There's something with her service, and she highlights this feeling of like rose gold, like it being prettier than normal. Does that make sense?
Let's go.
So I don't know if she like wore rose gold jewelry or there was something embossed on it, or I don't know what it is, but she's
I gotta
highlighting something.
sort of come back here.
The flowers you was giving her, what they weren't roses or nothing.
No, we're talking about jewelry.
She don't wear that much jewelry.
Did we put earrings on her? What color were the earrings?
There
Mm.
was
Just remember I'm saying it, there's something rose gold, and it could even be with like the casket, if it had like those colored handles on it or something, I don't know. But she gives me this feeling of rose gold and it being,
only when she
My earrings were rose gold for her funeral.
okay. She just gives me that feeling of rose gold. And then also, is someone in your family in the choir or she's showing me a choir. So do you understand her showing me a choir? Like does that make sense to you?
The choir at her funeral?
She just shows me a choir of people singing, so if that's where they were, then yes.
In school? Since
No, the choir at the funeral. No, no one in the family, no one
I
was
didn't
there.
know if it was like somebody's a preacher or there was a choir, but I know I see a choir. So do you understand that there would have been a choir then?
there was a choir there.
Yeah.
Okay, because she showed me, um, that's so funny. I feel like I want to make a joke about the choir.
Yes.
Choir was horrible.
They were terrible and everybody talked about them.
Oh, that's funny. Your mom still has a sense of humor. That is so funny. Yeah, I feel like I want to laugh about it. So, that's so funny. But she lets me know that there is actually someone, and a female, and maybe you don't sing professionally, but you have a beautiful singing voice. So who would that be?
Me, but she said it. But
Lord.
she told me I had, she told me I need to sing on the choir in church.
Okay. Because she's like,
So
it almost feels like she gives me the funny feeling with the choir, and then she lets me know like somebody else in the family sings really good. Maybe not the choir, but this one does.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
She said something about mommy always laughing about her nails. And we were like, yeah.
That's so funny. Is there a Thomas or Tommy? Tom?
Mm-mm. Not in the,
First, middle, or last?
nah.
It feels like if sorry, somebody just rang my doorbell. It feels like someone's brother. So, hold on.
Tommy?
Thomas or Tommy, I feel like he's on the other side, and it feels like a brother-in-law or like your dad's brother, like once removed. You know what I mean? Like you have your immediate family and then once removed. Feels like that.
My dad didn't have no brother's name, Thomas.
No, I mean the girls.
Who's the uncle that married them?
The your grandma uncle brother married married
Yeah,
him.
let me go ahead and
But his name was, I think his name was, I don't know. Dad,
If you're not sure, it's okay. Just remember I'm saying it. It's just her way of acknowledging things. Do you also understand August or the 8th day of the month to be important?
say that again.
Okay.
Oh, he said it was Thomas. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. The brother name was Thomas.
the brother name was Thomas.
Daddy told you that?
Yeah, he said it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he said Thomas? Oh, yeah, Thomas.
The
The
brother
brother.
that
The
married
brother
him.
that married him, his name is Thomas.
Okay. And it's just her way of proving that it's her talking, and also that saying hello to people that are either here or there. What's interesting is when I do talk about that, I feel like I want to talk about a male who's lost a lot of weight or is really thin. So would your father be very thin?
Yes.
Okay. He's not wearing a white shirt right now, is he?
No.
Okay. For whatever reason, I see him in a white shirt, like a tank top almost, like a so I don't know who's wearing the white shirt today, but almost like a wife beater. I don't, that's what we call them here, so I don't know what other people call them.
Stay here too.
That's what, okay, that's what it looks like to me, so, if somebody comes over today and they're wearing that shirt, that's just her way of bringing up current events, but,
Got on a white shirt, didn't it? But it wasn't no white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got on the wife beater, but it's gray.
I
He
just,
had on-
I just heard, I don't even know how to place this, hold on, let me see if she has any more. Silver, I just heard silver and I don't know why I heard silver.
What is it? What kind of earrings you have? Gold. Gold.
You don't have
Is
like
it-
a silver bell, do you?
The bell is yellow, but under it is
Yellow.
silver.
It's white.
Oh, but no, she was saying
I
that
don't know
song.
what
though.
it is. It feels like an item because we were talking about current events, and then all of a sudden I heard silver, and it reminds me of a bell, like silver bells. Um, so just remember that's so weird. I don't know why she's saying it. Just remember that she said it.
Okay.
And then do you also understand either somebody just getting a tattoo or somebody wanting to get a tattoo?
Yeah.
No,
Somebody wanting to get
Like
one.
like conversations of a tattoo or somebody's gotten a tattoo since her passing?
Thanks, Sir Pastor.
no.
Not gotten one, but talked
There's
about
been
one.
talks about it.
Oh, okay. And then shoot. I feel like I want to talk about her granddaughter, and I feel like is her granddaughter the one wanting the tattoo?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so she's aware of that.
Thanks.
And I feel like I want to talk about, I don't know if it's the same granddaughter or a different granddaughter, but I want to talk about a granddaughter's hair. So did your granddaughter change their hair or cut their hair?
Change it. Yeah, she got it
Change it.
done.
Changed it? Okay. So it's just her way of acknowledging it, and then I get an A name again. Is there a granddaughter with an A name or a grandchild with an A name?
No.
Is there somebody connected to the granddaughter with the hair and the granddaughter with the tattoo with an A? Could be their boyfriend. I don't know. But I get an A
My
again.
my son's middle name.
Okay, perfect. So it's just her way of acknowledging the kids.
Yeah, she loves.
What's funny is I feel like I want to tell one of them to like help with the yard, or I feel like I want to help with something outside, like help their mom. So I don't know if she get after them and wanting them to do things, but I feel like I need to tell one of them to help their mother.
Mhm. And she get on her grandkids and stuff all the time. Help your mother out.
She just
Yeah.
showed me a Bible, but it's open. Does somebody have either recently read a Bible or has a Bible somewhere, but it's open for whatever reason?
No,
So
we're actually standing next to a Bible.
is it open?
No, it's closed.
I got my Bible in my house is over.
Does it have
I got-
anything in it like that would mark a page?
It's a certain scripture of the Bible in
Oh,
my house.
it's a scripture?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious. Is it Matthew?
No.
Okay. But there is a scripture that's open because it's showing me Bible open, and then it feels like whatever's on there is important, or like there's a message on it. So maybe read whatever scripture it is, but
I just keep a Bible on my table in my living room open all the time.
oh, okay, that makes sense. So I don't know why I saw Matthew. I also saw something highlighted, so I don't know if you highlight sections in your Bible, but
Yeah, I check them out.
yeah. So I don't even know the Bible, to be honest. Like I can't quote it. So I don't even know
Yeah.
what Matthew talks about, but that's what I heard. Your mom is showing me a female helping her get. So was your mom not very mobile in the end?
She wasn't. No.
Because she's showing me being helped like to the restroom and being helped where I need to move around. She's showing me like the couch or chair, and then I feel like I'm going to the restroom. But the importance of it is I need to thank the people that helped me and still left me feeling dignified, if that makes sense. So whoever that is, please know that that meant a lot to her. It means a lot to her because she still felt intact. You know what I mean? Like she didn't feel embarrassed. She felt calm and things like that, and it meant a lot to her. And I think this would apply to multiple people because at first I saw one lady and then I saw another. So did you guys actually do her nails for her service?
No, but it was a big deal for me to get her nails for the service, to buy some nails.
Rose Goldman and see.
What happened?
No, I said it was a big deal for me to buy some press-on nails for
Oh,
her
okay.
funeral. Mhm.
Okay. She's so cute. She's all talking about her nails. What's interesting is she showed me like her ring finger and a ring and then a nail, but just one. So I don't know why she showed it to me that way, but there's a lot of gratitude and appreciation. Usually when they come through talking about all of this and at the end, it's because somebody either is worried they wouldn't have liked it or is worried that maybe they didn't do enough, and she's making me feel like she loved it all. And she makes me feel like even though it's like a somber time and a sad time, we still were able to laugh during parts of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's really beautiful because most people are like, no, nobody even smiled, but she makes me feel like we still were able to find some laughter. Even though it was a hard day. Let me see. She's also telling me that this month is important in some way, October, or the 10th day of any month. Do you understand that?
That's only what their house.
She said, I'll tell you the time.
Or any month.
Yeah,
That's
October or the 10th of any month.
Any month?
Either
The 10th of
October
any
or the
month.
10th day of any month, but the number 10.
That's when they bought this house.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
Okay.
it resonates.
Okay. I don't know why, but she keeps showing me the porch and the stairs. Like if I walked out onto the porch and there were a couple of stairs,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know why she keeps showing that to me. It feels like, well, it feels like two meanings. It feels like she couldn't make the stairs on her own, but obviously because she was having trouble walking, but it feels like a current affair also, like something that's happened since her passing. That has something to do with the house with the like the stupid or the little porch and the stairs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she didn't like to stay always coming upstairs.
Yeah, we helped
And
her.
then when she go outside, she go to the porch and lean on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna sound so weird. She's showing me one flower growing where no flowers grow. So do you understand like what she's showing me? And I don't think it doesn't literally have to be this kind of flower, but it's like if there's no flowers in the yard, but then we have one sunflower that grows. And like,
Yeah.
Yep.
It
does
makes
that make
perfect sense.
sense? Okay.
Mm.
And then is there a name for either a human or an animal that's like Rocky or Roxy or Dusty, like an element name?
What element name?
So let's start. Do you like if it like River or Stormy or Rocky? Like the name feels like it has a theme. And I don't know if it's an animal or a person.
What the dog name?
Bruno. Me.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to think of a pet. Sunny.
No, she didn't have nothing but that.
Yeah,
They had a-
Sunny would make sense to me. If there's a Sunny, that would make sense to me. It
There
just
was a
feels
dog.
like an element or something or a theme.
Yeah.
She makes
Yeah.
me feel like though that there was kind of a family reunion as well when she passed. Like you guys have a lot of people over there. Um and whether they're her siblings, but she just lets me know that she's not alone on the other side, that there are a lot of people there. And what's interesting, did your mother talk about seeing people that weren't there before she passed?
No.
Because she makes me feel like they were in the room while everybody was in the room. So I would be interested. I wonder if you asked other people if she like pointed or said someone's name who wasn't there, but has a connection. It's that feeling.
It's a whole lot.
But in the room in the
In
hospital.
the room in the hospital. Did she didn't say any names that she felt like she saw? She just
She didn't.
Did she mention or like point to somebody who wasn't there?
No.
No.
You.
What?
She. Oh no. It was a cousin. Rachel.
Mhm.
That wanted to talk to her,
but
and
Rachel's
she.
still alive.
But she's in alive.
She's just making me, yeah. So the way she makes me feel is that her like her family came and got her, and then she gives me this feeling of talking about or pointing to someone who's not there. So
Whether
I
they're
don't
on the
know
other
how it plays in. I mean, if she's talking about somebody in the room that's not there, but they're alive, that's still okay. It's just validation that her loved ones were there. But I think that there is something, and I think that you'll probably find out, or somebody will talk about it, or she may be talking about somebody else who did this. But I know that your mother wasn't alone when she passed. And she does make me feel like what's interesting though is she makes me feel like it happened at home. So did your mom get sick at home and was a little bit like I don't want to say delirious, but kind of out of it at home before she went to the hospital?
No.
no.
Because it feels like she's at home when she doesn't.
She was I
She
mean
did feel a
a
little.
little off.
She did feel
She
a
wasn't
little.
delirious.
She wasn't delirious, but
No,
she
she
was
wasn't
just
delirious. She just felt like
tired.
tired and.
Out of
And
it.
do you guys remember her talking about somebody that wasn't there?
No.
No, but she
Now I remember she told me stories about
she told the-
when you die, you see people who wasn't there. She did tell me that.
Okay, maybe it's just that. But I know that she's telling me that she wasn't alone. And then she makes me feel like even when I can see like you guys, like human beings there, I know that your spiritual loved ones are there as well, is her point. And then she makes me feel like I need to talk about Easter time. So is somebody either born or passed around Easter? I know Easter changes, so like this person would know, like, oh, they passed around Easter that year, or they were born around Easter that year. Unless somebody's name is Easter.
Mm-mm.
No, not that we can think of.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
She just makes me feel like Easter is important. So,
Easter is important as far as like a holiday to her, but as far as like people,
okay. How do you understand May to be significant?
Mother's Day,
Is there a birthday, death day, anniversary, or
my
past?
son's birthday.
Okay. Because then the next thing because I know Easter can be in April or May, I think, but she tells me to talk about May. So Um, that was so weird. Did one of you guys ask her, like, what do you do on the other side?
Yes, all day.
Mhm.
Because I feel like I'm being asked the question, like, what do you do all day? Um, that's so interesting. She makes me feel like learning and reading and enjoying herself. Did your mom like to learn? Or did she like to
I
read?
learned.
Because she feels like she's enjoying the learning process, and which I've never had anybody come through and say that. So that's cool. But yeah,
Sure.
that's kind of what she does, I guess, is um
But she read.
it feels like I'm learning and reading and gaining knowledge and understanding all the things that I didn't understand before.
She was telling y'all about your knowledge. But she
No,
thought
she
that
be reading that. She said she
No,
read
she
it on
read-
Google. When she got her phone.
on
She
the
be reading
phone,
up on
she
stuff.
be reading stuff on the phone,
Mhm.
on her cell phone.
Mm.
But she was a
Um,
lot.
do you know, this is so interesting. She just took me and it feels like, oh, I guess maybe, do you know if there's a picture or a story of when you guys were little kids? Or Bobby, when you and her were little, I'm seeing what looks black and white, and I can see four little kids, but I don't see adults. So I don't know, and it's in the front of the house. So I don't know if it's a picture or it's a like a memory, but there's no parents home and they're all little.
Oh, little?
Yeah.
Say that again.
It's a picture of
Say
like
that?
four little kids. I can see the girls and little and like with they have dresses on, and it's black and white, and they're either right in front. It's almost like if they were standing in the doorway, like if the door's open and somebody's outside and takes a picture of the house, and you can see the kids in the doorway or right on the porch. But it's a picture.
Only picture I can think of is a picture of our mother and my uncle and my aunt and the two little girls was one of them was her and one was my cousin. They was sitting down.
in front of the house.
I don't see
That
the adults though. That's weird.
somewhere part of the house,
Mhm.
yeah, on the outside, like
I can see the front. I don't see the adults. I see the girls. And I don't know how old the other because if they're adults, I'm not seeing the adults. So there might be another picture, or that's as close as she can get me to understanding it. But I know it's taken from the outside looking at the front of the house. And it feels like there's four kids, but I know the little girls have dresses on. But I know it'll come to you. Like I trust spirit enough that either it'll come to you or you'll happen to see the picture, even the picture you're telling me about. You might see it or find it within the next couple of days, and then you'll be like, oh, I see why she saw it that way, or like it'll come up somehow, like that will look like a coincidence, not something you're searching out. Because that's how it always happens. So I know that the pictures that I'm trying to describe, somehow you'll see it, whether you see it online or you find it or
Like picture.
oh look, the girls got a black and white picture.
Do you know the ages or anything?
they just look little. Like, I mean, because I don't know how relevant the age is. I would say like 5 and 6 for the girls, and the other two, I think they're boys, but I can't really see them, but they feel like little kids. It feels like there's no adults home, or there's no adults in the house or something.
I know when we was little, our my aunt and them used to work, and the oldest kids was the one that take care of the youngest ones.
That's what it feels like to me, but I can see it in black and white, which is weird.
Is there a picture probably in like Oscar's house?
I don't know. Cause I don't think so. But we didn't take that many pictures when we was coming up.
I'm pretty sure I remember that one.
The
Yeah,
only-
that's only one picture I remember.
The only one picture that's the only picture I remember.
So next time you see it, look at it and see what stands out and see if because if it's a picture like with adults with the kids like sitting on their lap, that doesn't feel like it at all. It feels like
Like it though.
it feels
It
like if
doesn't-
I'm standing outside and I'm looking up and the little girls are standing there and their dresses, they got dresses on, and then it feels like there are no adults home because she gives me a feeling with it. So I know it'll come to you, and if I've said it wrong, she'll fix it somehow, but it won't be like a mystery forever. Like what was she talking? It'll come out. And if it is just the memory of like the kids watching the little kids, for whatever reason, she's showing it to me in a picture. So you might not have the picture, but somebody else might have it. You know what I mean? I just know that through doing this enough that the information being given always comes out. Whether it's like 3 days or 3 weeks, but it comes out. So somebody else might have it or somebody will stumble across it, but I know she's bringing it up.
She gotta bring it up clearly so I can know. Cause I don't. That's the only picture I know.
Somebody else might have it though. Are the other people that were that so you're saying that there was 4 kids in the house. So maybe one of them have the picture and one of their parents snapped it. I don't know.
We'll find it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would ask them and see if any of them have a picture of the front of the house.
Mm.
Oh, shoot.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Well,
let
no.
me.
We didn't take no pictures from outside. This was like, hmm. Okay,
Let's move on.
well, I have to think about,
Okay, let's move
look
on.
into that one.
Okay, it's okay. I know it'll come, like, even if I'm wrong with the exact details, it will come to light. So I'm not terribly worried about it, but that's so weird. Tracy, I know your name's Tracy, obviously, but I feel like I want to talk about your name. So, is there either somebody else that shares a name with you, or is there like a story behind your name?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that works for me. I don't know why, but your mom, she's so funny. She's like on to one thing, on to the other. She just showed me a bicycle. And I don't know why, but I'm looking at the wheels of the bike. I have no idea why. Do you have any, has anybody like gotten a new bike, fell off their bike? I don't know why she's showing me the wheels of a bike.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is when she would complain about the kids on the block asking my dad to fill up their flat tires on their bikes. That's the only thing I could think of.
Okay.
I fell off a bike when I was little.
Who's the D name? Like Dan? David? DA?
Yes. That's what it is.
David.
DA, so Daniel, Dan.
Family member?
Danielle. There's a D. What is it?
No, she asked if it was a family member, but it could
Oh,
be
I
any.
don't know. I just feels like the name's like Daniel. It came up after the bike thing.
DA.
Mm.
Yeah, like DA. Okay,
No, it
hold on
doesn't.
for 1 second.
It ain't your daddy?
There, there, is there a name like D something?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, just remember I'm saying it. It could be first, middle, or last. So just remember I'm saying that. Let's see.
Well, I have a daughter with the middle name that start with a D.
That's not.
Yeah, what is the name?
Dominique.
Hold on. Um, I know that so do you understand why let's see. She's showing me two things. First of all, did your daughter wear a necklace? Or did she have a necklace for your mom?
No.
She's showing me a chain necklace. So
Necklace.
who would wear like the gold colored chain or necklace? And it feels like the links on it are different as well, because that's where the D name goes. And she's also showing me the number 5. So I don't know if they're one of 5 children or their birthday's like on the 5th.
Mom had
She's
five.
one of 5 kids.
Mom had 5 kids.
So if she's one of 5, but we can't place the necklace.
No, Brielle does have a necklace, but it has nothing to do with my mom.
I have a necklace.
Does she wear it though? Like that's her thing. Like she wears it all the time.
No, she doesn't wear it. That's been an issue because she doesn't wear it.
Oh, okay. Are the links different? Like it's not your typical chain. Like the links almost look a little bit square to me.
I can't think of it right now. I don't
Okay,
know.
that's okay. I was just asking her if it was your daughter's middle name, and then I got the necklace, and then I got the 5. So I think it is, and I mean, it's just her way of saying hello. But let me see. I'm just asking her what else she wants to say.
Man, necklace.
So your mom's brought this up a couple of times. Have any of you guys either done genealogy or thought of doing like the 23andMe or anything like that?
Me.
Who said that? That was cute. Oh, okay. Okay, good, good. Because she makes me feel like knowing where you come from and things like that are important. But there's also, and I'm not predicting anything, but there's this feeling of kind of like if you find some stuff, sorry about that. I don't think it's linked to her. I think it's linked further back in the family. But you may find like some secrets or people we didn't know
I did.
existed.
I did it, and I did find some secrets.
Oh, you did? Okay. Which makes me feel like sorry about that. But she also makes me feel like it's important. It's important to know like where you come from and who all is around. Your mom's funny. I know she would have had a funny personality because she's reminding me of a conversation I had the other day about people when I've done a lot of things that if they would have known those tests were coming out, and she just showed me having that conversation. She's also showing me a birth certificate. Do you know if there's a but usually if I see a birth certificate, it's because either we have their birth certificate or there's like a misspelling or a typo or we need to do something with the birth certificate.
Her name is misspelled on our birth certificates.
Okay, perfect. Are all the girls getting along?
Go deeper.
She's making all the females hold hands, and the feelings like they're not getting along.
Like cousins and stuff,
I
or sister.
hold on. I feel like I want to put two. It feels like if I want to put two over here and one over there, so I don't know if it's literally three people or it's just that there are a few together against one or one against the other two. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Pardon?
She's trying to put all you guys' hands together. um she really just gives me this feeling of this is so weird. Just letting things rest. Like they'll work itself out, just let it rest. But
Never
as
let
a
me
joke,
rest.
she put everybody's hands together.
Mm. Yeah, always want to keep the peace.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let me see.
Go longer, go longer.
She's showing me somebody dancing and like being goofy. Who's the singer?
A
Like
singer, she said?
Tracy?
The same.
I
Yeah.
used to, that was way younger.
Who were one of you guys like dancing around in your kitchen or living room recently? Yeah.
Me.
I was wondering if it was you. She just showed me that. So yeah, she's watching everything. I just saw like dancing and singing and having fun. You're not concerned about your health, are you?
Oh, you?
Me?
Valerie?
In the blue
A
shirt.
little.
Do you have issues with your reproductive system?
No,
Your uterus or anything like that?
no.
No, I got asthma,
No, you told me. Do the thing.
but that's over with.
No, I'm talking to Tracy.
Oh, me.
Oh no, the one in the blue shirt. God, I got you all mixed up.
Me?
Yeah.
Valerie.
I have problems with my reproductive system.
Did you have issues like did you or do you have issues with your uterus?
No. Oh, no.
Do you guys have any kind of family history? I'm not saying anything bad's happening. I'm saying actually the opposite. But do you know if the only other way I could take that when the uterus is highlighted is if like there's a family history of a female-based cancer like uterine or breast or something like that.
No.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe she's telling you to get a pap smear. I have no idea. But it feels like being concerned. I don't feel like anything's wrong with you. It just feels like be mindful. Like if ovarian cancer ran in the family and then you I'm not saying you have it at all. Not at all. Just get your checkups is what I'm saying. So whatever
Mhm.
runs in your guys' family, just be mindful and get your checkups.
Thing that I had, they
What?
said that wasn't. Uh,
Oh, no. My aunt said she just got to check up. Now, what she said it wasn't cancerous. Something, but it was something you had to do with. I
it's,
remember you telling me.
I
yeah,
had to get a lead.
Yeah, but she had to do something recently.
I did something.
That was like
recently.
years ago.
Yeah, no, the feeling's just like tend to your health. Just, like you maintain your
Yeah.
car, maintain yourself. That's just the feeling is whatever things that are I don't know why the uterus was highlighted to me. But the feeling's just like be mindful of the thing, family history and stuff like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um which is kind of interesting because that came up after all the DNA talk, but I don't feel like anything's wrong. It just feels like be mindful of like family history and take care of all of that. What's funny though is when she brought up her name being misspelled on the birth certificate. It feels like somebody needs to either apply for their kid's birth certificate or they need to, like, there's something with either applying for it or I don't know if it's a custody thing and putting dad's name on it, but there's something that needs to be done. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, my daughter needs a social security card.
Okay.
Yeah. We're trying to do that for years.
Okay. Yeah, your mom's like, she knows all this stuff that you guys are doing.
Mhm.
She's like, do your social security stuff. That's so funny. She links it to the card. But even when we say that, she still makes me feel like, it still feels like I need to reference something to do with the dad.
The da- She said you said the dad?
Yeah, like the father of one of your children. So I don't know if you're supposed to put the name on, take the name off, get child support. I don't know what it is, but it feels like paperwork, something to do with the birth of the child, which leads me to the father. So I don't know who that's for, but it just feels like there's stuff that needs to be finished, if that makes sense.
No, the only thing I can think of is we were talking to our dad, her husband, about removing her name as a beneficiary from all his stuff and putting our names on there.
No,
That's the mm,
okay, got you. That does make sense to me. And you were just doing that recently?
I've been trying to bring it up to him. Yeah,
Oh,
about 2 days ago, I brought it up.
okay. Oh, and then in the beginning of the reading, who would be hard of hearing or has hearing issues? Okay,
Um,
because that was brought up in the very beginning.
Leroy,
I don't hear nothing.
What's
Well,
weird is I'm getting now I'm getting a reference to breast. So I don't know who it's for. I'm just gonna leave it there. Go get your, I'm not saying you have anything wrong with you. Please know that. I'm not saying that at all. Just and I think this is for all women and me included. Just get your yearly, get your mammogram, get your feminine based stuff checked out.
For me, because I miss my mammogram.
Oh, just calling you out. All right, perfect.
I definitely miss my mammogram in like September. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, Mama's saying go get it done. Um, it's so funny. Is that how she would have been in life too?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I just asked her if there's anything else.
Go,
Just
go get your
what?
She'd be like, go get your booby squeezed.
For a minute, I thought she was going to show me them being pierced. I was like, what are we doing?
Oh.
I asked her if there's anything that she wants me to say, and she shows me handing each of you a rose. So I'm not sure what the single rose is about, but there is a feeling of love and gratitude, like I said before, but then she hands you each a rose. So
She loves flowers.
You wanted a flower, right? You wanted a flower.
where's the flower?
Yeah, on her funeral, you said you wanted to get flowers.
Yeah, I wanted to get a flower for a funeral, but it didn't happen. But Eddie got it.
well, she's giving you one. So but thank you for allowing me to connect with her and let me know when you guys want to set up another session. And then I'll do that one for free to say thank you. And I give it probably like at least a month or so, unless you want to talk to someone else. Well, your mom might come through anyway because she's kind of a force of nature, right? She does what she wants. But yeah, just let me know when you want to do it and we'll get it set up for you. And if you want to
Okay.
do it in two, if you want to do like a 30-minute session and then a 30-minute, that's fine too, or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, take
Right.
care. It was nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.